guys, welcome back to another episode of the Gold Diggers podcast. It is rainy, it is cold, but we're going to try and get through this as quickly as possible. Just kidding, we're going to take the normal 75 minutes that we usually take every single week. But you are here with me, at Anita by me as your host, and we're here with
Feyi. Hello.
Philippa Acco on X, not for long.
Why?
She's getting married.
Sorry. I thought you were leaving. Sorry. Ella at LFCLs.
Oh my God, what's your last name going to be?
Yeah.
The people will find out.
Everyone, make sure you send your well wishes to Pip, who's going to get married soon. The next time you see her, she'll be a married lady. Oh my God, that's actually so surreal. Sorry, I'm just like,
Aww.
do you know what I mean? I'm so gassed. That's the second person
Yeah.
in our group getting married, right?
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah. First was Julie.
First was Julie. Hopefully the second person to give us a baby.
Not yet.
All right, we'll hold fire on that.
Please.
But the real reason why we're here, football week, bloody hell. Me and Feyi have actually just come back from the Chelsea Nottingham match at Stamford Bridge. Very painful to watch. Very much of a waste of our time, if I'm being quite frank with you.
Ooh.
For me, anyway, I woke up, I got the call last minute and I woke up early and I had to and go to Stamford Bridge for 2 p.m. just to watch them draw 1-1 with Nottingham Forest and have literally no way out. That was a waste of my time.
I disagree. I think you've been a bit harsh.
Okay, why?
Because, like, when you look at us last season, I believe we lost. Yeah?
Okay.
We lost and we were just like, wow. But, like, this season, they've improved defensively, Nottingham Forest, right? They don't concede. They barely let any shots off. And we actually created a lot.
Yeah.
Like, we did enough to beat them. We just didn't score the chances, which is annoying. Like, the first half, barely did anything, but it was like a shot, hit the post, and the keeper basically saved on the line. And then we conceded, and then we created chances. Like, we did enough to beat them. Like, you know, we brought on Nkunku, Felix, Neto, Mudryk, and all of those people, they did enough to, like, call 2-1. I wouldn't say it's a waste of time. Like, we definitely have made progress, but this game just shows why I told you last week and on the last pod, we are not ready to title challenge yet.
Still going to win the league.
You just said it was a waste of your time.
It was a waste of my time. But before we even get into it, let's give a preview of what we're actually going to be talking about today, okay? Guys, I'm not going to lie. In a group chat this weekend, I saw Pip singing for the first time in a long time. She's even wearing her West Ham shirt today.
Hey, I wore it when we lost to Villa.
Do you know, fair.
So-
Fair. But you're represented well today. And I feel like we got to start with West Ham.
Oh.
And we got to start with West Ham. We've got to talk about your victory. Who did you play? Ipswich.
We played Ipswich.
Your victory over Ipswich, because boy, that was kind of unexpected. I wrote West Ham off.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, ahead of the game, it was a must-win match, and it was sort of a match where we had to win emphatically, but I didn't think we would. I thought we might, like, sort of just edge it. Ipswich themselves were not playing the same way that they've played these last few games in the season. So we had that added bonus. But I don't know, it just seemed like things actually clicked. I did say that it was going to take time. And, you know, there are still a couple of question marks over a couple of people.
Like?
No. In terms of, like, Paquetá, like, he scored yesterday and it was great, but he's inconsistent. And his consistency, even within the 90 minutes, is, like, a little bit, I wouldn't say worrying, but it's not great. It's not where we need to be. But yeah, that front four, it just made sense. It just works. And it's so funny. We're all, like, I saw a tweet and it's like, season after season, West Ham tried to replace Antonio.
Oh,
and
I saw that.
Will always push his way back into that starting 11.
Who was the front four?
Front four was, you know, Kudus, Antonio, Bowen, and Paquetá sitting just behind.
Wow, so Somerville came out.
Yeah, Somerville came out.
But
I think Somerville, for me, he's proven himself as a great impact player. I don't mind him starting because I actually really like him, but he's proven himself as a great impact player as well.
Are you surprised that Antonio has made it back into the starting 11?
No, because that's the sort of thing that the guy does. Like,
You can't beat him.
no, you can't.
No, you
He's
actually
inevitable.
can't.
And it's like, as much as I complain about him, I love him also because he just keeps working at his craft. He's not he's not the most technical. He's very unlucky, but he tries, and you just love a trier, innit? And like 48 seconds into a game and scoring is just, it's great to watch. It didn't help that we let them equalise maybe 5 minutes later, but yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I saw that equaliser come up on my phone. I said, here we go again.
Right, I love it.
I said, here we go. I don't think West Ham's gonna come out in this one.
Boy.
can't-
At
you
that
can't
point,
blame me.
I was at brunch, so like the prosecco went down a little bit faster at that point.
Exactly, you get it. What about your manager? Because obviously the question has been, should you guys have just stuck with David Moyes if this was what you was going to have to endure? And it's been that question ever since the start of the season. But I'm not saying that a win against Ipswich can turn the tide a little bit, but are you now starting to see the plan? Are you starting to see a vision, with this new front four as well? Is this something that you can get behind and believe in with the manager?
Yeah, I mean, look, that first question, should we have stuck with David Moyes? The answer was no, regardless. Like, it's like,
Real
was
talk.
Jules the manager that we should have gone for? The question is still being answered as the season progresses, but we needed to make that change anyway. But I think like last time I spoke about West Ham, I must have touched upon the fact that, they're playing a different system. It was going to take a little bit of time. There was a lot of like new players, therefore chemistry was going to be off anyway. Like in the preseason, he started a lot of like youth and youngsters, but then a lot of them been sent off on loan. So it just felt a little bit disjointed. And maybe it's just that we just need a little bit of time. It's a shame that we've got an international break to like break up the momentum. But also it's like, as annoyed as I am watching the football, it's like I do have to think about the teams that we've played. I think like 4 of them are in the top 5. So you have to give yourself a little bit of grace. Like, the football has been getting progressively better, hasn't been as good as it was yesterday. But yeah, I was always trying to give him a little bit of time. I was annoyed, but I'm not as rash as some of these people who are like, he needs to be sacked. It's like, sacked where? And then
People call for his head already.
There's so much head loss, there's no
patience,
patience.
yeah.
And it's just like, it's the world now, innit? It's not just football, it's just the world. We have no patience for anything. Everything's got to be quick, instant gratification all the time.
People were saying that he's going to get sacked before Eric Ten Hag. I was like, ooh.
Nah, that's
That's
Jules,
shocking.
baby.
He's so bad. What the fuck did that come from?
So that was just in my head.
It was just in her head. It was just in her head.
Now I've got one day call in my head, like Jules one day call, cash money every time.
Hey.
But yeah, no, okay. So looking at your next matches, okay, because it is the first, is it? Because it is the first Sunday of the month, and we've got to do our predictions.
Sure.
So looking at your next matches of October, you have Spurs away.
Yep.
And you have Man United at home. Mm-hmm. Can you see 6 points out of 6?
No.
Okay. Where do you fall short?
For real. Okay, Spurs away. I don't know. The last couple of seasons have been I would say the last 4 years have been very good to us. Since that last minute Lanzini equaliser in 2020, I feel like every time we've gone to Spurs, apart from that the Carabao Cup game, like we leave with something, which is good. Do I see us winning? No. If Son is not back, do I see us drawing? Possibly. I don't know. Like, Brighton obviously are in a much better position than we are at the moment, but like they came from 2-0 down and won today, so nothing is impossible. But while I think like obviously yesterday was good, it was still a not great Ipswich team, and a great Ipswich team in itself is still like levels below Spurs. So I need to be realistic.
And also levels below you, to be fair. Below the best Ham. So
Yeah.
even beating a really down bad Ipswich team 4-1 is still quite good.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm like I said, I'm trying to be realistic. I'm trying not to lose my head. So
No, I think you should be confident.
Me too.
about playing Spurs?
Yeah.
Really?
Because it's the pressure. It's the pressure. You guys you're just going up. No one really expects you to win. No offense.
You didn't
no one
say nothing, but it's
expects
just
you
like,
to.
she's like,
No one expects you to win.
Yeah.
But that's good. You can take the pressure off. As you said, you got a really good front four. Why not? And Spurs don't seem like they can defend. So unless it's against United, who are crap.
That's crazy though, because you look at their defence and like we've seen their defence perform really well. So I don't know.
It's
quite
the
what's
The
going
high
on.
line as well.
It's the manager, man. It's the tactics.
Yeah.
It's the manager's high line that he
That
never
high
wants to
line,
drop.
especially with Bowen. Come on.
Kudos. This
Come
might be
on,
some of
exactly.
Ellie's.
Summervelli.
Sorry.
Summervelli.
I feel like that was an album.
Machiavelli.
Machiavelli, yeah.
Tupac.
It's time for him to. That'll be the game for him. Him and Kudos.
To run riot.
Yeah.
It just
Paquetá
depends.
in behind.
It just
Come
depends on
now.
where he plays them in it, because
Yeah.
obviously they both are favoured on the left at this moment in time. If you move Kudus centrally, I think that works because he roams well centrally. But then it means you've got to get somebody else out. Maybe Paquetá doesn't start. We'll see.
What about you, Ella? Do you think West Ham beat Spurs?
I think it'll be a draw. But I
Okay.
think it'll be like a high scoring draw, like a 2-2.
Love a 2-2.
I want some goals.
Yeah.
I want some goals.
I love a 2-2.
But
I think I'm busy during that game, and I might have to make some rearrangements. I'm picking up my wedding dress.
What the hell?
She said some rearrangements to pick up your wedding dress. Yeah, no problem. What about you, Feyi? You think West Ham's going to beat Tottenham?
I think you lose.
You think we
You think
lose?
West Ham lose?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I can't look at this
So
Tottenham
don't
team and
go
take them
pick
serious.
up your wedding dress.
She said, go pick up your
Go
wedding
pick up
dress.
your wedding dress.
I don't see Tottenham winning. I don't know. I look at that team and I just feel like they're just flimsy. Like they're fragile. They're frail. Anyone can have a go at that defense at the moment. So I don't know. I don't see Tottenham winning. I don't see them losing. So I'm probably gonna go for like a high scoring draw as
I think
well.
a
To
draw.
be honest. But interestingly, Manchester United are coming to your gaff.
if you don't beat them, I expect like
know
But
what?
I'm not gonna lie. It just
No.
it's just a shame that obviously we've got like I need the momentum to keep building. Like the fact that we'll have such an intense game
Pip,
with
they're
Spurs.
bad.
I know, but you.
I don't see you beating
I
them.
don't think you understand what West Ham are like at the minute.
No.
I don't think you've been watching the games properly.
Nah, I expect
like
it.
you expect it.
Yeah.
You go walk over there and tell them then, because
Come on, West Ham atmosphere. Is it a night game?
no, that one's a 2 p.m.
2
one.
p.m. Where did these 2 p.m.
Even
kickoffs
so,
even
like,
come from?
I feel like, God forbid, I was gonna say, God forbid. Well, who do you got? Yeah, God forbid. I was gonna say, this might be the game that United will come and pick momentum.
Oh, no,
That's like, it's
no,
God
no,
forbid,
no,
it's
no,
before-
no,
it's
God forbid,
before
God
us.
forbid,
That's like,
God forbid, God forbid, God
Can't allow
forbid.
it.
Touch wood. But yeah, you don't see yourself winning?
I don't know. At the minute, I look at fixtures and I'm just like, oh, can we pick up points here? Can we pick up points there? I think for me, the Chelsea game really upset me.
Hey.
And like, I haven't recovered.
Hey.
I haven't recovered. And so I cannot, I don't know.
Do you know what you said that this game? So I feel like because you've had this game, you just need to see. You don't want to see that this is a fluke. You need to see.
I need to see that this
You
is
see
actual
more.
progression.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So it's,
So-
it's unfortunate.
fair.
It's
Yeah,
national break.
it's tough, but I don't know. Maybe a draw. I mean, to be fair, Man United.
Ella said 3-0, bro.
Yeah, they're just so bad.
I know they are, but we're also bad. To be fair though, the last couple of seasons we have beaten them at home. So
You might then.
you know, going
gonna
off
be-
current record.
It's gonna be Johnny Evans and
Ella's killing me, man.
But I
She's
feel like-
rubbing
I swear,
this team
actually,
out.
to be
it's
fair,
gonna be Johnny Evans and Delit or
Maguire came off.
Maguire
came off today.
and he's their savior.
Really?
He's their savior at the moment.
yeah, Maguire came off
Maguire
today.
is
What,
their
injured?
savior. Pip.
wrong with
Maguire
it?
is their
What's wrong with
savior.
him?
You must beat them, please.
This is the pressure she said I was not on
Yeah.
you. This is the pressure she
This
said
is
is not on
pressure.
you.
This is pressure.
The only way I see you losing that game is somehow Bruno Fernandes scores a free kick.
Is he back? No, he's
Is
not
he back? I don't think he was
anymore.
back for that game.
Is he back?
Yeah,
Is he?
his finger was
got
solid.
returned.
Oh, it's because he got red carded against Porto.
He got red carded again in Europe.
innit? But yeah,
Yeah.
his red card's been overturned. Listen,
That's even better advantage you.
okay, Ella's
Ella's
come
on
back.
fire.
Yeah, she's cooking them.
She's been well rested.
She rested.
I actually have
Cooking them.
I have.
Poke the bear. But it's true though.
Fair enough.
Advantage.
Me personally, I see a draw because it's still United, and we're still West Ham, who haven't started off fantastically. If this was a different season, I'd probably have a different outlook to it.
Are you above them? You're above them, right? Yes, you are. Be confident, please.
I don't think
Be confident is
They're
crazy
they're
to say.
13th.
She said, "Be comfortable. Be confident that you're above Man United." That's
West
It's their worst start ever.
they are.
We are.
It's their
Same
worst
points,
start
same
ever. It's their worst start
Same
ever.
points.
Sorry, can you read
United
out
are
where West
14th.
Ham is?
Yeah.
We're 12th.
And where are they?
United are 14th.
There you go.
That's crazy, you know.
Same points. We've both got 8 points. Our goal difference is just a slightly bit better.
United have 14.
Remember their goal difference was -1.
Are they not
Last
gonna?
season.
No, their goal difference is -3. Our goal difference is -1.
Damn.
I know it's only been 7 games, but are they actually not going to sack the guy?
It's their worst.
No, you actually have to.
No, it's their worst start ever. It's their worst start ever.
We'll come to Ten Hag.
We're
but
gonna have to circle back to Ten
we'll
Hag
circle
because
back.
boy,
That's a whole topic.
where's Moya when you need her?
I think
Moya,
she's checked out.
We need you. She's
Boy.
checked. Yeah, but
She's completely
She checked
checked
out
out.
of United a very long time ago. To
Yeah.
be fair, so
But
I don't think she watches their games anymore. You know?
I think she
blame
just
her.
watches the women.
Yeah,
only.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, so are you going for a West Ham win then, Ella?
Yeah. 2-0. They're not even scoring. Like, where is the threat here?
I don't think you understand. You're saying that from a perspective of being a fan of a team who are playing well.
But
They're not
still.
good, but we're not good either.
But you're
They're not even scoring.
no.
It's a machine for machine. We'll see.
We'll see. Feyi,
I feel
what
like it'll
about
be
you?
a 1-0 either way. One of them.
Yeah.
One person will win 1-0.
We can't keep a clean sheet, so I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Okay, I'm going for a West Ham surprise win.
Oh, you guys are so nice.
You're welcome.
Right now.
Well, not for long.
Not for long.
It's about to get nasty.
Yeah.
All right, so that's West Ham's games for October. Now, going into Liverpool, the current league leaders. The current league leaders. I'm not gonna say that when you play Crystal Palace this weekend, you bored me, but you bored me. What's going on with your title run, babes?
I wouldn't say we're in a title run at the moment. I'm
Girl.
What? Oh,
Girl.
piss off.
Early.
Girl.
It's
Piss off.
early. It's early.
Girl.
Conceded 2 goals.
We've conceded 2 goals. We've won like 9 out of 10. But still,
Girl,
Humble brag.
let's be realistic.
Girl,
We're not in a title.
We're not in a title race.
Yes,
We're not
you
in a
are.
title race yet. We're
You
not.
are.
Come on.
sister girl.
Have we
No.
decided on when this? We need to, for once and for all, decide on when this starts. We need to actually
What?
come up with
February.
arbitrary
It
date.
started.
February is
February.
too late.
No, it's
Because
not.
it started.
It's not.
because there's no. I need room to announce the bottlers of the league. I need a lot of room, and February doesn't give enough room.
Okay,
for that.
January.
I
No.
think October.
No, what? Nah,
Yeah,
that's too
November.
early.
No, because this is the second.
Nah, that's too early.
This is
Go
the
in the middle and do
second
November.
international
Nah.
break.
Yeah.
But you have to
So-
remember, we have a new manager. There's still.
It doesn't matter. You can still win it.
No, but hold on. That doesn't denigrate the fact that you're in a title race.
No.
I don't
Because-
understand what that's got to do with
No,
that.
because we're
Have
still.
confidence in your team.
No,
Ella,
listen.
have confidence.
This,
Last season, she was confident. Have confidence.
Oh,
now.
I
You're
was not
That was she was
confident.
burned, that's why.
Exactly.
She said some shit and she got called out
We
on it.
still have the same players. We still have the same forwards. So, like we're doing well. Like I can't sit here and complain about anything. I mean, I thought yesterday. I'll take it because what we played. Who did we even play? Bologna on Wednesday night. So it was a fast turnaround, 12:30 kickoff, which they love to give us. I hate going to Crystal Palace away.
Everyone does. It's
But since
horrible.
that 3-3 2014 Dwight Gale, yeah, that.
I saw that tweet.
do you understand? Like it's it lives rent free. So anytime we play Palace, it's always sticky. Like even though we've had a good record, I was still a bit. Anyway, they started better. I think they scored an offside goal within like 50 seconds. But after that, I thought we played very well. Scored in the 9th minute, pretty much controlled the game up until maybe 60 minutes. and then they started to get chances. Then Alisson pulled up or whatever. Then we didn't even have Kelleher on the bench. We had Jaros, some kid that came on.
Yeah, the Croatian kid, innit?
Yeah, do you hear him talk?
Yeah. So no, maybe I'm not. Maybe he's not Croatian. Sorry, maybe he's Czech. But he's been in Liverpool since he was 15, and he's 23 now. The kid has got a full-on Scouse accent.
It was
Actually,
crazy.
it's not Scouse. It's like more like Lancashire, but like it's still northern as shit. It's so funny.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Where's Kelleher?
He was ill, I think. Yeah.
I'm not injured.
No.
Sorry,
He'll be
Sorry,
ready.
explain.
only because
be
we're
ready.
playing Liverpool next.
Alisson's injured.
Only because we're playing Liverpool next, and then this guy always turns up. So I thought, okay,
Kelleher's good.
Yeah,
Kelleher's good.
I mean, he wants to.
always against
He
Chelsea.
wants to be a number
Yeah.
one somewhere. He's made that clear now, hasn't he?
But we signed another goalkeeper anyway, so that's
We're
what it
saying
is.
Kelleher's time is coming to an end.
Like,
He wants to play.
He's saying
Yeah.
that his
He
time
wants
is
to
coming
play.
to an end.
Oh, bless him. He's not getting any younger.
But still, anyway, like, I wish him all the best. I can't complain. He's given us good memories.
It's been good.
Given us good memories against you guys. So I'll take
Anyway, back to Crystal Palace.
Back to Crystal Palace.
Diego Jota, 1 goal, 1 and done.
He should have. He should have scored more.
1-0.
Yeah, he should have scored more. To be fair, he missed some sitters. Yeah, but I thought we played well. Curtis Jones came in for Szoboszlai. I think that made a notable difference. As I keep complaining, because listen, no offense to Szoboszlai, he's just not in good form. So he just got players on the pitch that can play football, that can actually pass to each other. So it makes a massive difference. And unfortunately, listen, I'm sorry, he's wearing that number 8 shirt. I need more.
That's
The
fair.
grace period is done.
Hello, spoken.
Yeah.
Retired that number 8 shirt, man. You're comparing him to Gerrard.
But he's...
No-
listen,
no
we
one
had
can live up to
Keita.
that
We had
expectation.
Keita, Naby Keita, wearing the shirt
He
after.
played like 20% of the matches available
Exactly. And now
That
we have
man.
Szoboszlai. So I don't know if it's the shirt. I don't know if it weighs heavy.
Okay, what's going on with your medical team? Why is it that you got so many crocked players? I'm just deep in it.
Naby Keita, that
Yeah, that was
mystery.
crazy.
Thiago, those mysteries.
Nah, but Thiago was always injury prone throughout his career.
His spell at Liverpool
Yeah, it was
needs to
bad.
be.
Wait, is
was
Naby
bad.
Keita out your team?
No.
No.
He
He's moved
left.
on.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, even Konate has bouts of not playing for a while.
Well, to be honest, that's what I was about to say. Konate and Virgil were excellent, I thought. I think they've been... No one's really spoken about Liverpool's defence, but I think those two have been pretty spotless, I would
Let's just
say.
hope that they all come back.
Don't even finish it. Don't even finish it. It's all right.
I'm not cursing them.
Don't curse.
No
them.
curses, please.
I'm not cursing them. I'm just saying, like,
Konate and Van
because
Dijk.
Konate always gets injured.
He does always get injured, and I expect him.
Sorry, Feyi, what did you say under your breath?
I said, let's just see what happens.
You've been doing so well
To be
this
fair,
season.
he's
Sorry,
not
sorry.
even
He's doing
playing
so
for
well.
France.
Sorry.
He's not going to play for France, is he? He won't play for France.
probably not.
Maybe,
Probably
maybe
not.
training.
Stop wishing injury
Honestly, you're
on these
terrible.
players.
Just for one game, yeah. Just
You're terrible.
Just a little knock.
Just a little knock.
Just a little knock.
But yeah, I can't. As I said, I can't really complain. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'm not going to say we're going to win a league, Anita. But the signs are good, and like I'm impressed with Slot because he's cool as anything. To be honest, anytime anyone asks him about the record and how well he's done, he's so pissed off about that Nottingham Forest loss. Like, every time they say, oh, you won 9 out of 10, but he said, oh, yeah, but we lost to Forest. Because that every time he's just cool guy. Yeah, he's obviously, like, before I still miss Klopp, of course, but I like Slot. He's a different character. And yeah, I'm warming up to him, you know?
Would you say he's him?
What hashtag?
Let's see. These next block of fixtures, because you'll read them out, are tough. They're really tough. Not just the Premier League, but in Europe. So it's going to really tell me. That's why I said it's a bit early. That's why maybe give me till
They
December.
haven't faced anyone.
December.
We
to
can do
see-
December.
Okay, I can do December. Okay, December. I'll tell
Mid-November,
you.
actually.
Mid-November.
Mid-November.
Yeah.
Nah,
Mid-November.
December.
No, mid-November to say that you're in it and you're looking
Yeah,
to
yeah,
chop.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I'm not saying that,
Okay.
mid-November you should know.
Okay,
whether
then
you're gonna win.
February I can tell you whether we're going to win it or not. Cool. Cool.
Okay, so we've
Yeah?
come to a consensus.
Yeah?
February.
So
mid-November.
mid-November you can say that you're in
a title
the
race.
title race.
And
then
February is when you can say whether you can win it or not.
Okay.
Cool.
So mid-November. What date should we put? 15th of November.
Let's see that. What's their runs?
Let
Gonna
let
tell
it
you.
be
So-
after. I'll tell you when. Let it be after the Man City Real Madrid game. Then I'll tell you.
You got that?
Yeah, we got
You got Liverpool and Man City back to back.
Real Madrid. Yeah.
You got Real Madrid
Yeah.
and Man
This
City
is what I'm trying to
back
tell you.
to
This
back.
is what I'm trying to tell you.
Back to back.
The thing is, you might not do
Yeah.
anything against
Yeah,
Real
we
Madrid.
gonna
You do
see.
that. Well, that
Yeah.
City one, that'll be something. That'll
They're
be
both at
interesting.
Anfield,
Real-
so I expect not to
Real
lose
Madrid
either.
will probably be. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a walk in the park, but it will probably be easier than Man City.
When is the City?
It would be easier than Man City. And I'm
Anfield.
not giving you till after that because that leads into December, honey. Before then,
No, but
Yeah, that's harsh.
even with that City
That's
one,
harsh.
after the third
KDB
international
back?
break,
I don't know.
you can beat them though.
we're not even going.
can.
We're not going into it. We're not going. That's in December. Yeah, don't let Ella have this.
Sneaky.
She's sneaky. And the Real Madrid game is on the 27th of November. We said mid-November.
Talking about after Christmas, you know.
And you already said it. Can you imagine?
We're not doing that.
Can you imagine? We'll be doing our Christmas shopping by then. Now.
Okay.
So we're going to do it after you play Aston Villa because there will be an international break in between.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what's it
Another
for?
one.
What's it for though? What is this international break for?
It's for the Nations League.
Cup of
no?
Nations.
But what is the Nations League? Because they
More
just bought
competitive
this.
friendly.
That's
Competitive
ridiculous.
friendly.
I love how there's
sorry.
an uproar because of
just need to
international
stop,
break.
There's been
man.
so many. It's
Like,
ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, I do understand that we have to be entertained, but like, let these men rest.
Let them
bruh.
rest.
We
Let them
don't need
breathe.
Nations League. I'm so sorry. If I was a,
But it plays into qualifications, right? Or have I just made that up?
yeah,
Somehow,
something
some
like
way,
that.
there's a way that it
Yeah.
does, but
I think it's just ridiculous. We don't need anything. Just keep it as World Cup, Euros,
And friendlies.
and a couple of friendlies
I
here
mean,
and
we've
there.
got the Club World Cup coming up soon as well.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I wish I was in the UK.
So greedy.
Hey.
But all right, let's look at Liverpool's fixtures in October, and we'll take into account your Champions League fixtures as well. So, Liverpool played Chelsea at Anfield after the international break. Why are you smiling like that? Why are you smiling like that? I don't like
I'm
like
looking
that.
forward to this game. I don't know why.
I'm looking forward to it. as
I
well.
think it's gonna be
I'm-
end-to-end.
as a neutral,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Because this one I feel like has got all the ingredients to be quite spicy.
The only thing,
Spicy.
though, is that we got yellow cards today.
Yeah, so Fofana and who? else is
Cucurella.
it?
Yeah,
I
I feel like you've got some hotheads, and it's a tradition.
Nah, they're missing the game.
Yeah,
Fofana and Cucurella, they're missing the game.
Dude.
Yeah. I think they should petition for Cucurella's yellow card because he should have got
I
yellow
don't think
card.
you can.
No, you can't.
Well, if it's a
can't.
ban, if it
It's
leads
a
to a
ban.
ban, I don't know how it works.
No, I don't think you can argue against yellow cards. If it was a red, then
Yeah.
So if Cucurella is not playing, who's the option? Chilwell.
No, Vega.
And you know what? He's
Look at the way you're smiling as
he's
well.
only-
Look at you.
Who's it? Salah.
Look
Salah.
at you.
Yeah.
Do you know? Shit, man.
Just Salah.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. Vega's
Hey,
all right,
we're
but like,
finished.
sometimes he just leaves space behind him.
The
A
other
lot.
week, the other week I was saying, "Bring me Liverpool." I regret it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Reska just has to do a job there.
All right. So what
That's
we
what I can
going with? A Liverpool win,
Yeah, I don't think it'll be. I think
Where is
maybe
it?
Anfield,
I think maybe be like a 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah,
It's generous. Thank you,
I'm being humble.
Pip.
Yeah, I think a Liverpool win.
Yeah.
But like Ella, I don't think it's going to be like a massive draw out. I actually think that you're going to come to play. So I like a 2-1 prediction as well.
Feyi, what are you going with?
2-2.
No, fair enough.
Spicy.
But I think it's gonna be quite hot. I don't know.
I think it's gonna be heated.
Yeah, I really get the vibe that it's gonna be
bags. Get the handbags out. I'm going.
She's She's looking at us because she's about to be shameless. Let's watch. Everybody watch.
I'm not going to be shameless. It just depends on how we're feeling on the day. I think it might be like a 3-3.
Thriller.
It might be a thriller. I hope it's not a boring 1-1 because we've had too many of those and it's just been
loads.
boring.
Yeah.
But I'm going for like a thriller, like a 3-3. And I think Sancho will get his first goal for Chelsea. And I also think Nkunku should start. If Nkunku starts that game.
You think
it'll be
Sancho's going to get his first goal based on what you saw in the flesh today?
Based on my heart.
Okay. Well, I just
I don't
want
think
to
my heart.
Sancho should start that game. No. No, because obviously, because of the high line,
Yes.
we need pace.
So who would you put in there? Do you know what? Before we even get to Chelsea and that match, and we will preview that match a little bit, let's do a combined XI, okay? Just to break up the play, okay? Of Liverpool and Chelsea. We haven't done one of these in a long time. The last time we did one of these, we did an all-time combined XI. Go and find the clip. We did an all-time combined XI, and Feyi shamelessly put Pedro ahead of Salah in that all-time combined
You know you'll
XI.
never actually know peace because of that.
That's just true.
I stand by that.
She said Pedro. I was like, what?
You will never know peace because of that.
I stand by that.
Okay.
All right. So we're not going to do a combined because we don't know where Feyi's head's at today. But we'll do a combined next time because I think the Chelsea team and the Liverpool team right now, they're both pretty strong. So let's see how we're thinking in terms of everybody being fit. Who starts where in this combined XI? So starting with goalkeeper, I'll give you a hand. Alisson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can all agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite easily. This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's still the right back debate of Trent and Reece James. Who
Wait.
starts at right back if they're both fully fit?
Wait,
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say- I was going to say, actually, do you have this conversation with people who are fit at the minute, or
Yeah.
it's just people who are in your squads for this season?
How do we
He's
want
in
to
the
do
squad for
it?
the season.
Come on. You acting like he's crippled.
No, he's
Come
never-
on.
No, I never started. No, I'm trying to say no.
There's no point. There's no point
I
including
don't know why I went there. I don't know why I went there.
There's no point including Reece James. There's actually no point.
He's
Are we
the
really
best right back
No, he's
in
not.
the league.
No.
He is on his day.
Who is there to? Where are we seeing this best right back? We haven't seen him for years. Come on now. We haven't seen him play
Pick somebody
10 games.
down there.
I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God.
I'm sorry.
How can you get rid of this guy?
I'm sorry.
But on his day,
on his day, anyone
Anita
could be
says
the
fit,
best on
and
his
Anita said
day.
fit.
Oh, okay.
And he
but
says fit, and
I
on
need-
his
I
day,
need more.
attacking, he's good. Defensively, he's good. Trent
No.
cannot be there because defensively, he's not defensively.
No, that's not true. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not having
Sorry.
it.
Come on, Ella, please.
Oh,
like,
no, there is no please. There's no
Did you
please.
even say yours?
No.
I didn't even say mine.
I didn't say mine either. I just heard these two bickering. I'm like,
No,
what's
but
going on
defensively,
here?
come
No,
on.
no, defensively, no.
There's
Trent has
a
one-
reason
no,
why
no,
Trent was getting
There's a
slotted out
reason
everywhere,
why.
and they
There's
had
a
to
reason
force
why
feed him
Trent
and
has
force
won
him
everything
into
in club
midfield.
football. There's a reason why he's won everything in club
Ooh,
football.
technicality in COVID.
There's a reason why he's
Technicality in
beaten.
COVID, man.
There's a
There's
reason why
he
he's
was trying and
beaten
begging Southgate to
Chelsea
take
4
me.
times in a row in the
Please,
final.
Southgate, please.
It's
please.
Trent.
Put the
It's Trent.
handbags away.
It's
Handbags
Trent.
away. We've already been
the
told.
handbags
We've been told
away.
off by HR for over talking each other. Let's
Okay.
go.
Can you imagine?
Sorry.
Hey, Bree's gonna have a field day editing that.
sorry.
Okay, let's go back to the basics. Let's strip it back, okay? Right back options. We've got Trent, we've got Reece James. You're clearly going for Reece James as the better option. You're clearly going for Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Of course.
I think you both put out really good arguments for each. Pip, who you going with?
Trent.
Thank you.
On their day,
Of
defensively.
course.
I think I'm going for Trent.
Thank you.
I know what you're saying. I really do. I really
You
do.
don't have to say anything.
Bella!
Just get up. achievements. Just get up his achievement. There's no need to even say anything.
He can't even
Put a
defend.
graphic. We can put a graphic.
He cannot defend.
Okay, here's my thing. Because I usually do.
Right
I
back.
do jump on.
Let Pip go.
I do usually jump on the Trent's defensive abilities are a little bit weaker. But what I will say is, I feel like last couple of seasons, I can't really say that too much anymore.
Thank you.
Yes, you can.
He's been very good
I think
this
he, I
season.
think he
He's
has
been
stepped
very good
up.
this season.
And like, I think also, I'll admit it, I think it's a bit of recency bias because I haven't seen Reece James in a while. I think it's one of them
It
things
is
where it's
recency bias,
It's
yeah.
recency bias. I can admit that. I'm happy to admit I'm not without flaws, Feyi. All right, hun. I'm not without flaws, babe. But for me, at this moment in time, for me, it's Trent because of recency bias. I feel like if I'd seen Reece James play for the last couple of games, I may be like, nah, I'm going for Reece James. But
You're softening the blow, Pip. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not deserved.
It's okay.
All right, so I'm going for Reece James. So we'll leave it with you guys.
No, let's do
in
rock,
the
paper, scissors.
comments.
No.
You're not losing.
No.
No one's. It's a draw.
it's a draw and it's
fine.
okay.
It's a draw.
Let's do rock, paper, scissors. Are you scared?
Trent, nah.
Are you scared?
I'm not putting Trent's talent on the line for the rock, paper,
you scared to
scissors.
put
It's
Trent
fine.
on?
It's fine. Let the comments decide. It's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna let you guys in the comments decide who is the better right back for this combined XI, Trent or Reece James, fully fit on their best day. Who are you choosing? Keywords: fully fit, best day. Okay, thank you. Centre back partnership. What are we looking at? In my opinion, I'll give it to you. Konate and
No.
Van Dijk.
Yes.
No.
Feyi, let's be real.
Feyi.
No. I'm being so serious.
No.
Okay, who's
What I would
getting
say-
into that?
I would
centre-back
say
partnership?
Virgil van Dijk and Colwell. I'm very hard on Colwell, yeah? Yeah. What? I'm very hard on
And is
Colwell.
there even a point of doing this? Because
No.
she's not going to
No,
be
I
honest. She's
am.
not going to be honest.
He's improved so much. Defend, aerially, leadership, ball playing.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Like, he can actually be there. Konate is like Reece James. He's not available.
What do you mean? He's played
barely,
every
man.
game. He's played every game this
barely.
season and conceded
Yeah.
2 goals. He's in there.
Ooh.
I think
He's
if
in
we're
there.
looking at them, even just over a wide spectrum,
Yeah.
Konate, he just has a lot more pedigree over.
No, he
He does.
He's played in
Here's my
Champions League.
thing.
He does.
Obviously, they was playing him left back. This is his first season playing centre back at a high level, and he's been, in my opinion, our best player of the season so far.
Sorry, in English.
Did the spirit of nonsense just take
No, I'm just saying, like, because obviously I've been very, very hard on him, but he's been our best player this season so far.
I hear that, and I don't disrespect that, and I do think Colwell's a fantastic player, and I do think he's improved 100%
Yeah.
because he's being played in his position. But I just agree with Anita said something about pedigree. You have to.
No.
I
Tell
think-
me his pedigree.
France, Champions League.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Let's move on.
I still
left
have
back.
Colwell there. No.
It's fine. You've been outnumbered anyway. So Virgil van Dijk and Konate. Okay. So in goal we've got Alisson. Right back up to you guys. Centre back partnership. Van
That's
Dijk
ridiculous.
and Konate. Left back. This is where I'm
Cucurella.
ready to fight. So who you going with, Ella?
There's no way you're going to say that, dude.
He drinks Estrella.
There's no way you're gonna
No,
say
I'm
that,
not saying
dude.
Cucurella. I'm sorry.
See? Oh,
Ella, come
No.
on.
piss
Ella.
off.
Ella.
No, I don't need to say
Okay,
Cucurella.
who are you going to say?
I'm going to say Robbo.
Pip?
I'm going to say Robbo.
Is this based on Robbo now or Robbo back then?
Look how he's not good
That's
now.
what they
No,
said.
but that's
They
not 'cause
said-
because
what
I'm
did they
saying 'cause
say?
Robbo right now,
they said
I can't.
fit and their best day. Did they not? So how are you
On,
beating
I think
Robertson?
I think on his best day, Cucurella
No,
is better than
no,
Robbo.
no,
On his
never.
best day.
Robert hasn't
Never.
been good for
100%.
a while.
No, that's not
Be
true.
for real.
That's
But
not
no,
true.
but
He
that's-
hasn't
but
been good
that's
for a
what-
while.
But that's my point
That's not
where it's
true.
like if I was saying Trent because of my
Exactly.
recency bias, then I'm gonna go for Cucurella because of my
Okay, so
recency.
you're out.
Listen.
Unfortunately, you lost that one.
No,
Do you know
it's
what?
cool.
You lost that one.
It's cool.
Feyi, you are
Sorry.
so competitive.
Like you're not gonna win a prize.
You're
for
not
this. You do
winning
realise that, don't
nothing.
you? Nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna win money. No one's gonna give you free petrol. Like
If you could give me free petrol, please do so.
Okay. Before we go on to the midfield, how do we want to do the layout of this team, the formation? Do we want a midfield pair? Do we want a midfield three?
just do
What are we
midfield
doing?
pair.
Midfield pair.
So that means there's going to be a 10 when we do the attackers, okay?
That's fine.
Cool. Midfield pair, then who are we going for? And Ella, we'll start with you because you've had some
Nah,
issues
don't
with
start
your
with me.
midfielders.
Yeah, I want to hear this one.
No, don't start with me. Don't start with me.
Yeah, okay.
Why are you scared to say
No,
I say that?
no, because you've changed the goalposts. Because if it was
Go
based,
go boss.
One,
no.
two,
Let me talk. Because if it was based on like this season, I would pick someone else over someone else. Do you understand? But
Like
if it's
who?
based
No,
on
tell
if
us
it was
who.
this season, I'll put Gravenberch in there. But since it's not
okay.
based on this season,
You can put Gravenberch if that's what you want.
no. But I'm saying if it's
fit
more
on their best day.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna put Gravenberch because it's not enough games.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, fight for your case. You might persuade me. I don't know.
No.
There's
No persuading you,
There's
girl.
no
Shut up.
persuading.
There is no
you.
persuading you.
Shut
I feel like who would you go for then? Like on their best day, what are you going for?
I'll put
Come on.
on their best day. I'll put Caicedo and McAllister. Yeah,
Okay,
Brighton days.
okay.
Do you know what? Yeah, because they're Brighton
Brighton
days.
days,
Yeah,
isn't it?
100%. I like that.
Caicedo and McAllister. What are you going for?
Who are you gonna swap McAllister
Don't
for?
even go for Enzo.
I was gonna say
Don't even
Enzo.
go- No.
Enzo, who
On his best day,
on his best days haven't come in
Yeah,
the Premier League.
it's the hell.
No, they haven't.
Last season against
His-
Liverpool, was it at home?
His best days have
At
come for
home.
Argentina.
Yeah, was it at-
What was
Our
the
home.
score? What was the
His
score?
best
I think we
game.
drew 1-1.
Okay, so come on.
No,
babe.
but he was amazing that game.
No.
Come on,
He was
babe.
amazing
That's
that game.
cute, babe.
I think
but
he
I-
was amazing that game.
I don't remember it personally.
Oh, of course you don't. He was amazing that game.
I honestly think Enzo's best games have not come for
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Yes,
they have
they have.
come for
Yes, they have.
Argentina, and there's nothing wrong
I
with
think
it.
you're just letting things cloud your judgment on this.
Nah,
Things, what
sorry.
things, huh?
I don't know. You tell me, Anita, what was cloud your judgment that
There's
one?
nothing clouding my judgment.
No,
about
sorry.
it.
I like that pairing.
There's nothing.
I think
I think,
McAllister.
yeah, McAllister and
Caicedo.
Caicedo works for me. Come on, Feyi. Let's have a full house on one of them. Come on,
Not for that
Feyi.
one, no.
All right. Well, you've been
It's fine,
outnumbered.
you've
So
been
midfield 2, Caicedo and McAllister. Okay. So just a reminder. Goalkeeper, we've got Alisson. Right back, up to you guys. Centre back partnership, Van Dijk and Konate. Left back, Cucurella. Midfield partnership, Caicedo and McAllister. Here's where it gets techie. Should we just start right wing and just get that over with?
Do
Okay.
you want to do 10?
I think we should start right wing. I want to get that over with.
No, just
Okay.
do 10 first, then
it's
right wing
midfield,
after.
yeah.
You're
Or left
scaring
wing.
me,
No,
Feyi.
no. Because
Okay.
you can say for 10. You can say for 10.
I'm not putting anyone forward for us.
We'll let you
Yeah.
start.
All right.
It's
So
fine.
on the 10, who are you putting then,
Palmer.
Feyi? Palmer.
I think everybody will say Palmer.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting Palmer.
Yeah, four.
So
Four.
There we go.
Palmer.
There's your full house.
There you go. Cole Palmer in the 10. Right wing. Salah for me.
I was gonna say there's this
It's
little
Salah.
Egyptian guy.
It is Salah.
It's
Fade.
But you don't even bother. Don't even bother.
Brother.
Wait,
There is
wait.
no thinking time with this. This
Hey.
is actually an answer. There is a correct answer for this. And this is Mo Salah.
There is a right and wrong
It is
answer
a
for this
right
one.
answer.
Right answer is Mo Salah.
There is
Wrong
no
answer is
way.
anyone else.
There is no way.
Hold on 1 second.
So what is this? Is it just based on this season?
Nah.
Or?
Who are you
Nah,
saying?
it's
No, because
not.
we keep changing.
Yes.
We've been told it has to be
Best day.
best day. And we're trying to
It's
do
a shame that we can't put
Yeah.
Palmer there.
That's why I said I wanted to do right wing first to see
Yeah,
if
it's a
this was going
shame.
to put Palmer in
Because
right
we
wing.
could have put Palmer there, in my opinion.
So who would you put
Who
in
would you put in the 10?
That's what I figured.
That's
is
why
the
it was easy to
problem.
just put
Yeah,
Palmer in the
Palmer
10,
in
you
the
know?
10.
That's why I wanted to do right wing first. I wanted to set you up. Gonna set her up.
Do you know what? Let's just do
Yeah.
right wing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
Girl. Okay, so unanimously Salah in the right wing. I think it's even ridiculous having a conversation about it.
Wasn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Left wing, how we looking? This is where it gets a bit like apples and pears.
Who's your left winger?
This is why I need to think
It's
about
Diaz.
He's
We need
okay, but I
apples
wouldn't
and
say
pears.
him.
I would
who's
take
your
Diaz.
left winger?
Sancho at the
Hey,
moment.
Diaz, please.
I use meals.
Yeah, I'm taking
On their
Diaz.
best day.
Yeah, I'm taking Diaz. Yeah, sorry.
On their best.
I don't know how many best
Day.
days this guy's had.
The thing is,
Diaz.
it's
His
like
best days haven't come in the
in
Prem.
totality, I've always preferred Sancho, but
Same.
the Sancho that I really love and enjoy is a couple of teams back. You get, so it's like I don't think it's fair.
But
But
he
on
started
their
his
best
season
day. On their best
Yeah,
day,
it's Diaz, man.
who is the better player?
It's Diaz.
I don't
On
know.
the
I don't
best
I don't know
day.
if you can say
it's
Diaz.
Diaz. Of course I can
He's
say
I
been
don't
very
think-
hit and miss, and you know he has.
Yeah, but we're saying their best day.
On
and
the
I've
best
seen-
day,
When
you can't even remember.
When Diaz turns
Diaz
it
is
on,
good, Diaz
he's
is
good.
very good.
That's the same thing
And
I've said about
And
Enzo.
I'm the first one to cuss that guy as
Yeah,
well.
but Enzo hasn't done it enough.
Yes, he
Saying-
has. He's done that same amount as Diaz.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
No, no,
That's
no.
Sorry,
not-
Yes, he
sorry.
has.
It's not true.
Just for the sake of
No.
time, I'm gonna end that Enzo conversation.
No, but it's the truth though.
Don't bring that back up.
Let's not bring Enzo back up. We've gone past midfielders,
It's
okay?
done. It's done.
Thank you. So on their best day, I am choosing Sancho. I think
I'm choosing Sancho as well.
I
Can
think
I ask
Sancho
a
is a
question?
better player
Can I ask a question?
than Luis Diaz.
No,
Go
you
on.
cannot.
Can I ask a question? So is it their best day ever, like in their club
No,
history?
why
Or is it their best day in the Premier League? Because you're reaching if you say Sancho.
That's a good point.
You're reaching.
I'm saying
mean, that's
just
a good- do you know what?
on-
That's a good
I
point.
haven't caveated whether it's in the Premier League or not, but
Ah,
I'm saying
but-
on their best day, for me, it is Sancho.
He's too far gone. He's too. It was too
I
far.
don't
But he's
think
back
I don't
now,
think
and
I feel like if you have to,
so.
if
more
we're-
like
I
three-
feel like
he's
if we're
got
doing it,
three
if we're
All
doing
right,
it in
one
the
at a
spirit,
time, one at a time.
I think if we're doing it in the spirit of the thing, I have to choose Diaz.
Thank you.
you
It's
don't.
too far
Yeah,
back.
no, I have to choose Diaz.
But
I
why?
do.
I like
like I said,
Sancho.
I love
I like Sancho.
but like this season, it's nice to see him getting into his rhythm. You said today wasn't his best day.
I'm sure we can say the same thing about Diaz a few times this season.
One.
No, he's been
Second.
fantastic
You can.
this season.
All right, guys,
No, no.
please.
He's been very
Take
good
it
this
light.
season.
We're four friends having a chat.
We're all friends here. We're all gonna leave here and be fine.
But even if you consider this season, you just say from the start of this season up until this point, Diaz has started better. So I'm gonna give it
I
to Diaz.
disagree.
All right. Well, we're at a bit of a stalemate there anyway.
Fine.
So
Again,
we'll leave it to you guys again. Who are you putting as your left winger? Are you putting Luis Diaz? Are you putting Jadon Sancho on their best day,
In the
fully
Prem.
fit? Don't add the in the Prem caveat, bro. Don't you dare. We'll leave it to y'all how you want to imagine this. All right. And now we've got our all important number 9. I think it's
Nicholas Jackson.
she ain't gonna put Nunez.
You can't put Nunez
She ain't
what?
gonna
I'm
put
putting
Nunez.
Jota. I'm putting Jota. What do you mean?
How many goals did he score last season? Not more than Nicholas Jackson, I'll tell you that for free.
when he out
He
for
actually,
most of the
yeah,
season.
he
Oh, well,
was.
unlucky him then.
But are we not saying the best day or their best day?
Okay, so
and
if
they're
we're going to say
fit?
the best day, we can say Nkuku then.
He's Jota's still better.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
yes,
not.
he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Absolutely.
Wait, sorry. Before we carry on this conversation, Ella,
Yes.
Christopher Nkunku
Yeah.
on his best day.
Yeah, I've seen barely any, but let's go.
Oh, because he was out injured like...
No, but
Jota.
Jota has way more Premier League pedigree than him. Come on.
Okay, but he's also...
Wait, well, also, let's remove that Premier League.
So what are we
caveat.
basing?
I'm sorry,
so
you
what
can't
are we
just say that
actually
as well.
basing it on?
I've said this from the beginning.
Because then why didn't we include Enzo? I'm
On
so sorry. I
their
have to
best
know.
day.
But Enzo, you did say Argentina doesn't
Yeah,
count.
because that's
Innit?
where most
Innit?
of his best games came
But
from.
that's still
but
something.
where does Nkuku's best games come from? Not
Bundesliga.
Chelsea. Exactly. So we cannot. Come on.
But
Hey,
even
let's be
I would.
real.
But even
That's why I chose Sancho.
when he's played,
Yeah, because if you're gonna do that, then I would have chosen Sancho. But
But wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Where did this get lost in translation? Was it the Enzo one? That just
I'm not
got
gonna like the
lost in
Enzo one's
translation?
making you look funny in the light, Anita.
even if we wanted to choose Enzo on his
It
best
should
day
be Prem.
overall, I'm still choosing McAllister.
No, sorry.
I'm still choosing McAllister.
No.
That's my
No, I
opinion.
hear you.
Like, do you
Yeah,
get
no, I
it?
hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I
Like,
hear you,
even
I hear
for
you.
Argentina, his best days came at Argentina. McAllister's best days came at Argentina and Liverpool. So I'm still
Brighton.
and Brian.
and Brighton.
Yeah, but
so I'm still
and
choosing
this one at
McAllister.
Benfica as well.
Oh come on, were you watching him at Benfica?
It don't matter if I was watching at Benfica. That's why we can't mention it.
No one even mentioned it. So on his best day that I've seen,
you're just proving her point.
Bro.
No, but
Bro.
I'm just saying.
on his best day that I've seen, I'm still choosing McAllister.
No, sorry, no.
Nkunku over Jota is.
It's crazy.
No, it's not.
It is, man.
I think that's very harsh, very very harsh.
It is.
All right, we'll leave it to.
And I'm sorry, wait.
Do you not have any
Wait.
better options?
I'm sorry, some games, your little Jota doesn't even start at number 9.
What
You
game?
have not Darwin Nunez. Tell the truth, Hashem who's your number 9.
He was being rotated.
number 9, man.
Feyi,
You're
he was being rotated.
Sometimes plays at 10.
When did this become an
Tell
episode of
I have
EastEnders?
to be going for your little.
Nah. Feyi,
Sometimes he
you're-
playing as number 9.
Yeah, nah, Feyi.
This is
Feyi.
a-
No,
Feyi's
sometimes
a
he's
nine.
not.
He's
Wait,
a
hold
9.
on. Wait.
Look at Nunez there.
He's a nine.
Wait.
Cheating, man.
Let's calm down.
Sorry.
Let's take the temperature back down, okay? Ella,
Yes.
as Feyi says, shame the truth. Shame the devil and tell the truth.
I'm
okay?
telling the
You
truth.
do.
The only time Jota has not played as a 9 was either being rotated or the West Ham game where we just threw anyone in the League Cup
That's
game.
not
No
true.
offense. It is
None
true.
taken.
Let's go through.
Trust
Let's
me,
go
not
through the
taken.
season.
If you can, Jota started Ipswich. He started
Okay, he started Ipswich.
Man United. He started.
Is he a 9 or is he a false
He's a 9. He's a 9.
He's a 9.
Not, man.
I wish he was a false 9. I wish he could pass better. He's a finisher. He's a pure 9.
Fox in the box.
Thank you.
In his career, has he always been a 9?
He's a 9.
Yeah, no, because when he was at Wolves, he was
Thank
100%.
you.
Him and
Okay.
Jimenez used to do the whole.
And Cuckoo is more of
Okay.
like a
So-
9.5 than.
So-
I thought Jota was a 9.5. That's what I saw Jota as. But hey,
With that being said, Nkunku on his best day,
9.5.
Jota on his best day.
And I'm so sorry.
I hate
I'm
sitting on the fence like
seeing
this.
I'm seeing some games and he's not starting as a number 9. He's starting
do you
as
know
a 10.
what? Do you know what? Just to make it fair, we're just gonna do the out and out 9s. Darwin Nunez, Jackson. Who else is a 9?
That's it.
Darwin Nunez or Jackson?
And you're choosing Jackson.
Go on, Ella.
I'm
Darwin Nunez or Jackson?
choosing not to vote.
I knew you were going to say that. That's why I started laughing.
I'm choosing to
because
go
I
for a
also
starting
cannot-
10
It's like,
and not 11. It's fine. I'm not choosing.
it's like turkeys voting for Christmas. You can't do
You know what?
it.
It's actually true. It's
I'm not
actually so
choosing.
true.
You picked Jackson. Jackson got like
Really?
14 goals last season. Sorry, that's his first season.
Yeah,
as a number
it's-
9.
It pains me to say it, but you,
Yes.
Scored a
Jackson.
hat trick.
you actually have to pick Jackson because you know I hate Nunez.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our team.
Oh my God, that makes me really
Jackson
uncomfortable.
is spearheading the team.
No, I'm so uncomfortable.
No, it's not spearheading my team.
Maybe we play without a 9.
We should just put Jota in
So
there.
done, man. All right, so let's start from the top. Alisson in goal. Right back, you guys let us know, Reece, James or Trent, who slides in. We've got our centre-back partnership, Van Dijk and Konate. Left back, we've got Cucurella. Midfield partnership, we've got Caicedo and McAllister. And then on the right, we've got Mohamed Salah. In the 10, we have Cole Palmer. In the left, we have Jadon Sancho or Luis Diaz. You lot let us know. And as our 9, Nicholas Jackson. On paper, this reeks.
Oh my God, it
Our.
stinks.
It actually reeks.
It's bad.
It's really bad. But let us know what you guys think in the comments. And if you have any disagreements, agreements, if you want to fight somebody, find Feyi's at.
No, don't.
Find her at. Obviously, you know Ella's at as well. You know my at. You know Pip's at. Let us know what you think. And obviously, you've got the Gold Diggers at. So give us a shout. Right. Chelsea played Nottingham Forest today. A match that we're coming from, and you said I was being a little bit too harsh with me saying that it was a waste of time for me to go. I live far from Stamford Bridge, just an FYI. So for me, it was always going to be a waste of time. Then I had to come straight here. So you know, it's always going to be a waste of time for me. I think there were a lot of like learning curves from that game. But what did you make of the game, Feyi?
Should have won.
And that wasn't a waste of time for you?
No, because I saw positives. Like I said, like last season we lose that game, and you know, Nottingham Forest, they have one of the best defenses in the league. They've really done their thing. You know, Liverpool went and they lost to them. You know, they didn't score against.
You
like,
have to include us. This is about you. Please now.
She's so shady.
I mean, Liverpool,
is.
you know,
So shady.
title challenges went and they lost. They didn't score against that defense. Do you know what I mean?
We also
So-
didn't play against 10 men, but continue.
You had 10 man. I
That's
feel like
so
even with 10
disingenuous,
men-
Ella. It was what,
What?
12 minutes?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but exactly. Even with 10 men or not, you know, you guys didn't do anything. And you actually lost. So you know, we've definitely improved. Like, we definitely could have won the game. We created a lot of chances. It was just unfortunate. Like, Palmer just wasn't up to scratch. And I just feel like when you have your best man and he's just not playing well, because those are the type of things that happen. He's like, 21, 22. You need the other players to do their thing. And Sancho just didn't step up. He just didn't play well today. And I feel like he should have come off sooner. Jackson wasn't in the game and he was just fighting. And Noni did, you know...
Sorry to interrupt you. Fighting what or who?
Bazballs.
He
Like,
was,
he was fighting.
Like, he was just like...
He was so angry this entire game. It was weird.
Like, you can tell that he lost his head and he was just doing this thing where... Like, they had a free kick and he was just pushing them, like, fighting them. And it's like, why are you doing that? Let's not lose our heads here, yeah? Like, it's 1-1, you know... Let's not get a red card for no reason. And then there was a little bust up. And I think he came off at that time. And he was still, like, he came off and he was in his jacket and he was fighting.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, back the manager, because I think the player, their player, like, knocked down Maresca or something, yeah.
No, the player tripped up Cucurella, who then knocked down Maresca.
Yeah, and then Cole, like, went to fight and they all went to fight. Like, cool, you back in the manager, I like that. You know, showing that passion. But then there's a clip where I don't know if he slapped him or not. Jackson slapped a Nottingham Forest player or not.
I'm not in the highlights?
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he did. No, I think a fan caught it on their phone. So I'm not sure if he did, but it was just like, chill out. You're just doing too much, Jackson. And it's like, yeah. He just disappointed me. Like, you can tell once he came off, things improved. Like, the amount of crosses we were putting into the box and, you know, them reaching their target and everything like that. Like, we should have scored 2 goals from there, just like that. And it was just like, you can tell we need an imposing striker. You can tell.
I feel like Nkunku did a great job when he came on.
He should have scored.
He had a header that went straight to the goalkeeper's arms, apparently. I thought it was a good save.
It was a very good save.
I thought it was
I'm
a
not
good
going to
save.
criticise him.
I thought it was a good save. And Modric made a fantastic run to get that cross into Nkunku, but obviously they amount to nothing. Fine. What I do want to say is that the game would have changed a lot earlier if Maresca made some earlier changes.
I agree.
I think he left it a bit too... I think it came to the 80th minute, roughly, before he made the changes to bring on Nkunku and Felix. And this game just cried out for them. You needed players that could kind of break the lines, make the runs, get some headers in, especially our set pieces were dire. Enzo Fernández had probably one of the worst games he's had in a Chelsea shirt, and I've said that one too many times, which is why he's not in our Excel. Sorry, he had one of the worst games that I've seen.
I think he was okay in the first half. Just the second half, he was just a bit...
What? Feyi, come on.
He was okay, man.
He was non-existent in the first half.
I think that's Enzo's issue, though. He's inconsistent.
Yes.
You want to be able to depend on a player for the full 90.
Yes.
And I feel like he will have great purple patches within the game, and then he sort of goes missing. And for someone in that midfield, you cannot. It's impossible.
It's impossible, especially because Caicedo, he's just cleaning up shop. Like, he's sweeping, he's cleaning up our mess. And then you have Enzo, who's meant to be the dictator, the one that breaks the lines, the passer of all balls.
But he did make some good passes today.
Name me one.
There was the one that it went, I believe it was him, and it was to Sancho. And then Sancho should have cut it back to Palmer, but then he went to do... He went to do, whatever he was doing. And he just ruined the chance, Sancho.
So a ball to Sancho.
No, it was a very good ball. Like, we was in acres of space. Like, it was a proper counter attack, and he had to cut back to Palmer. Sorry, he was like literally free at the end of the box.
All right. So
it was like Sancho messed up. Yeah.
Is Enzo your favourite player?
I think so.
No, he's not.
I'm actually interested. Who is?
He's not my favourite player, but I do like Enzo.
I'm
Who
just
is your favourite?
He found one pass.
I like Felix.
Felix is your favourite in this squad?
No, just in general. Like, I was
really
happy.
like Felix.
I was really happy that we signed him. I got a shirt of him. I got a shirt of Enzo as well.
Okay, so Enzo's
Enzo
one of
is
your
one of
favourite
them.
players. Then.
I got a shirt. on
Because I just don't. I don't understand.
Damn, you're big pimping.
She is. Oh,
Let me five up.
my God. You know what? This is so off tangent, yeah. But we're outside Stamford Bridge and me and Feyi, yeah. Todd Bowley walks past. I'm like, oh my God, that's Todd Bowley. She's like, Todd, can I get a picture? This one that's been cussing. That's been cussing.
Do you know what? Let me just say. Let me
She's
just
been
say.
cussing.
I've cussed him with Tima, but I can put my hands up and say, the way they built the squad,
And she told him this.
and I told him that as well. I really, hands up, clap, 10 out of 10. Obviously, there's things that I would change, like the keeper and the striker. But everything else is a very great vision, great, squad building from them. Honestly, I
And
can
she
say that.
said that
and I told
to
him that.
Todd.
And I said, just now, get a striker and get a keeper as well. I told him that, and he laughed. But yeah, he said thank you for saying that. He built the squad.
In all fairness to Todd Bowley, he seemed very lovely because he had like guards around him, and then Faye was like, "Can I get a picture?" And he stopped. He was like, "Come." And
So you did get the picture?
that's
Yeah, she did, and it was actually kind of sweet that he did that. He didn't have to, so big up Todd Bowley.
Yeah, you're lucky that one of us did not team up.
If Tima was here,
If
I know
Tima-
Tima's gonna watch this looking like this.
I'm gonna send her a pic.
Yeah, send it directly to her. Actually, no, send it to her
Send it in the group chat.
so
Yeah.
we can see her reaction, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we want to see it first class. But yeah, okay, cool. So Chelsea, how are you feeling about this match that just happened and their hopes for a top 4 challenge? Because that's where you said you see them going. Obviously, there were a bit of, I would say, warning signs there. I think with the manager and his decision making, personally,
Like what?
the changes that he didn't bring on, it was glaring.
Yeah, I feel
We
like
needed those changes much earlier.
I definitely agree, but I feel like maybe he was just trying to see, okay, we've just scored now. Let's see what these players can do. Like, so I hear it. Like he should have made the changes earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like there's no excuse.
So you were saying we've just scored now. Way back when.
Like, sorry,
Yeah.
no.
But you know what it is? We just scored, and then they were time wasting, and then they were going down, and there was like a free kick, and this one's injured, this one's not injured. There was one point their keeper looked like he was passed out completely, that they need to bring on the ambulance, and he got up 2 seconds after. Do you know
And
what I mean?
he made a fantastic save
Yeah,
after.
somebody that looked like they had concussion that was knocked out.
So they completely broke up play and you just
Yeah.
couldn't get going.
Completely.
Yeah.
And it's in those low blocks, you need players that are just creative enough
But
to
we
come on the
did
pitch.
create.
No, we
We
did.
did.
We watched 2 different
We
matches.
created, man. We
passed
created.
backwards and sideways and backwards.
Yeah, just to
and
see,
sideways.
how we open them. We
I have a
created.
video, just because I thought I was going mad, didn't it? I have a video of our play in one of the halves. I'm going to show you it.
Yeah.
We passed sideways like
Just-
11 to 12 times before we made a forward pass.
Just after us scoring, like the chances I can think of off the top of my head, the Madrid pass to Nkunku where he should have scored.
Okay.
I believe it was Neto cross to Felix where he should have scored as well.
Okay.
So those are 2 already.
Can I just-
two,
can I
wait,
point
two,
out-
Wait, 2 headers. Even if
Your hands off me.
two headers already. Cool. Cole Palmer also had a chance, which he done very well, and the keeper made a double save. So those are 3 chances already. Big chance when we should have scored
Let me point out
in the
that
second half.
all of these chances that happened came after the changes were made. It was too late.
I don't know about that Cole Palmer. I can't remember that. Maybe Cole
It
Palmer.
was after the changes came on. Neto,
Yes.
Mudryk, Nkunku.
Yeah, they're all people
Felix.
that they
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
came on.
So
Did you put
Felix,
all your
all
forward
subs.
line on?
Huh?
Did you put all your forward options on?
Yeah.
Damn.
And
Oh, that's
still
painful.
And the thing is, so you take off
we should have
Sancho.
scored.
We should have scored. And if we had bought on those players
but
a
we
lot
did
earlier,
create. We did create.
We didn't
I just gave you the 4 chances when we created.
And that was after the substitutions.
Yeah, but that-
And that's
still.
what I was talking about. If we had those substitutions earlier, it would have been a different game.
I agree. He should have bought he should have made the changes earlier. I 100% agree.
I
70th minute at least.
Yeah.
Bring them on. The game was crying out for it. But
Yeah.
we did create. And last season,
Not until that's the 70th.
but we still
70th.
created.
And do you know the most creative player, funny enough? Noni Madueke, who you sat there and called selfish just this time last week.
I believe at times he is selfish and his decision making is woeful in the final third.
Woeful.
It's really bad. Like there was times where don't get me wrong, he scored, and then there was another time he could have got an assist. Yeah, he did very well. And those
And
2
who
instances,
messed up the assist?
I think it was like a deflection, and then
Cole Palmer messed up the
He
assist.
couldn't really hit it. There was too
No.
many people in the box.
I've got the video. He
It was
could.
you guys watched it, right? It was the one off the line.
We couldn't.
We couldn't
the one
watch
off the
it.
line.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
it
we watched the highlights.
It wasn't
Yeah.
clear cut that he could smack that
Right.
into the goal. Come on. It wasn't clear cut where he could have smacked it in the goal. And I feel like they're being very harsh. We created. Noni, his decision making needs to improve, but I do like the fact that he's a direct winger. I like that he's going, you know, when he gets the ball, he's going to try and take on his man. There were instances in the first half where he could have passed it and he was just shooting God knows where. Do you know what I mean? Those type of things was like, you say you're selfish. You're falling on the floor. You're on your weak foot and you could have passed and you're shooting.
Noni,
Come on.
I think Noni had 3 shots in total.
And how many on target?
1.
Baby,
Okay.
3 shots in total, which negates your entire point.
Bam!
It negates your entire point.
You mean?
About,
Why are you fighting me?
Because then it means he wasn't making selfish decisions. If he only had 3.
In the first half, and whatnot, we didn't really do anything. That's why when you saw the highlights, that was the only chance. That was the only chance. We didn't do it really in
Those highlights
so
are scary, bro.
Because we wasn't creating.
in the second half, we created.
Okay, cool. So this is fine, okay? This is fine. We're going to agree to disagree, okay?
Even when you look at the XG was 2 point something for us, and theirs was like 0 point something for them.
Forest had 2 good chances at that. So.
Yeah, Do you
And
know
they
what I mean?
should have
Like,
scored.
They should have scored.
They should have scored those, and we should have scored our chances. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, Feyi.
So maybe a draw is fair. Huh?
Huh?
Maybe a draw is fair.
Nah, man.
A draw
Because
wasn't fair. We
my
should have
thing is,
won.
if we score those chances, they're not gonna. You know, we're not gonna be going full out to score another goal. We would have shot up, and then they wouldn't have had those chances. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
My thing is, last season we don't do that. We lost at home 1-0 to them, and we went 1-0 down, like soon after the second half, and we really pushed to, you know, get a goal to equalise. Like you can tell, like our mentality has changed.
All right, that's fine. I agree with you on that. Part. I'm sorry. It's the Noni Madueke disrespect for me. I honestly think that there's a large portion of the Chelsea fan base that believe Noni is selfish. They believe that he makes rash decisions in the final third. I think his decision making can be better. Everyone's can. You know, like sometimes he gets into the final third. He takes 1 too many touches before he makes the pass. Sometimes he gets there and he absolutely buries it. Sometimes he's looking for whoever's making the run and no one's making the run. So there's not much that he can do.
There's always someone there. There's always Palmer there. I'm sorry. There's always Palmer there. And you choose not to go to like I understand what you're saying, and there is some section.
No,
of the
you don't
Chelsea,
understand what I'm saying because you haven't let me finish.
Wait. There is some section of the Chelsea fan base, yeah, and they do take it too far. Like all this, you know, Mandem. He's jealous of Palmer.
It's too much.
He's a thug. All of that type of stuff that they call him.
You joined calling him a thug. You called him a thug.
I take it back. Obviously, I was just joking, innit? But like, sometimes they take it too far with this whole thing that they do with him. Like you can see there's a hint of racism, anti-blackness there. Cool. Not cool actually, but yeah. But there is criticism, and I feel like we should be allowed. People should be allowed to criticize.
I'm not absolving him of criticism. I'm just saying it's refreshing to see somebody on the wing who wants to take chances and who wants to always try and score for us. Because when nobody else is doing that, like today, because nobody else was taking their chances, nobody else was scoring, it was just him. So when he's the one that's doing that, it's nice and refreshing. But when everybody else is also on their game, all of a sudden it's Noni selfish. No, this is just how he plays.
He gets called selfish when you can see he's not doing the right thing. Like, for example, that Crystal Palace game.
That's like saying you get called a when you know you're not doing the right thing.
To be honest.
Producer.
To be honest.
What is that?
But it's true.
To be honest, to be a top
Thank
player, you have to.
you.
You have
Here's
to.
my thing, right?
You have
Thank
to.
you.
I get that, but we're not there yet.
I know, but it's
Well, listen,
good that
he's
he's taking
working towards it.
responsibility.
No,
Trust me, it's
because
better.
Let me give you an example. That Crystal Palace game, they're shit.
Everybody
Crystal Palace are shit. No,
Okay,
you have to mention
go
it.
on.
Crystal Palace are shit, right? You've come off a hat trick. You're on a high. I understand that. Crystal Palace game, we should have beaten them 3-4-0 in the first half. We ended up drawing the game 1-1.
And that's
then when
all
you-
because of Noni.
No.
Okay.
But he's partly to blame. When
Okay.
you look at the chances that he missed in this first half where he could have passed and he's going to shoot and do stupidness, you're looking at him and like, why are you doing that? Then he goes on a little drought, right, until today, and you look at those chances as well where he should have passed. In the first half, there were chances where he could have passed. And it's like, you're falling on the floor. No, because you have to mention it, because it just shows you're falling on the floor, you're on your weaker foot, you're not going to score there. If there's somebody better to pass to, pass.
I feel like, his decision-making sometimes
It's bad.
is bad, but then I don't know...
He's young, by the way.
Yeah, that's
He's
what I'm
still
saying.
young.
Like, you do want people to just have the confidence to give it
Thank
a go.
you.
Because, yes, sometimes it's not going to come off, but when it does come off, it just keeps you... You know, like we always talk about players playing themselves into 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way you can do it. But if you're saying that his decision-making, because obviously we didn't see the game live in its entirety, if you're saying that he made quite a few bad decisions, then...
Like, if it's on, I'm all for it. Like, even Palmer, I can say sometimes as well, he's selfish.
Today he was
needs
very selfish.
There's times where it's like, you need to pass. Why are you shooting? The shot is not on. It's going to be a block shot.
Look,
You're not going to score.
The
Pass.
point is, today, Cole Palmer was
Didn't
very...
play well, yeah.
Cole Palmer didn't play well, and he was very selfish.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer is naturally a selfish player. He does know when to pass. He does know when to have his assists. He's assisted all of Noni's goals this season, FYI. But he is also a selfish player. And nobody highlights that because they can see his brilliance in that, right? I just want that same grace for Noni.
You can't get that grace from Noni.
I don't understand. I get why you say you can't get that grace from Noni, but I don't understand why a player that has scored a hat-trick for us against Wolverhampton, a player that is showing a lot of promise, a player that is putting in assists, he puts in a shift, he does the dirty work, he grasps when we're tracking back. He does a lot for this team as a whole, not just in the final third, across the entire pitch. I don't understand why he's not given that same grace that Cole Palmer is given. And I understand Cole Palmer is the better player. There's no doubt about it, he is. But if we're going to continue calling our own players selfish, we're going to continue discouraging our own player from going in on goal and taking a shot. We only have ourselves to blame when he stops doing all of that. And we're looking for somebody to find the goals for us like we have been doing for the last 3 to 4 seasons in the past. That's all I'm saying. But anyway,
I disagree.
that's fine. We're going to move on.
No.
We don't have time, Feyi. We don't have
No.
time. We don't have time.
But you just have to remember, just quickly, Palmer is the better player.
We know. We know.
People are saying it's Palmer FC. So he's going to be like, he's going to get the grace where it's like, okay, you know what, he can be selfish.
And
Do you know
that's
what I mean?
fine.
30,
That is fine.
What did you get last season? Like 30 GA?
Listen, I'm not
He
saying...
can- do you know what I mean?
I'm
He
not
can
saying
get
that's not
that.
fine. I'm just saying give all of our forwards that grace.
No, because at the end of the day, Noni's chain can get snatched in a second. So he actually needs to pattern up. I'm being for real, like, Neto's there waiting in the wings. We've got Estavo coming. They're calling him Baby Neymar, Baby Messi, sorry.
Meso.
my bad. Baby Messi, innit? He needs to pattern up because his chain could get stolen.
Anyway, Chelsea's fixtures coming up. Let's do this very quickly. We've only got about 7 minutes to go. Their fixtures in October. Sorry, usually I have these all set up already, but Feyi had me rattled, man.
So it was like Liverpool,
Yeah, we've got Liverpool.
Newcastle. I think it could be Newcastle back-to-back, then
It
United.
is Newcastle back-to-back.
Oh, then United.
Chelsea fixtures. All right, so Liverpool, we've already decided on how we see the Liverpool game going. Then we have
Panathinaikos.
Panathinaikos away. So we're going to Greece. Right?
Opa.
Is it in Greece?
Yeah, Greece.
I don't know
Greece.
why I said see there, but yeah.
I think Chelsea will win against that team in Greece. Yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What comp is this again? I'm sorry.
Conference.
You know which comp it is.
Don't mind her.
They were in it last season, though.
Don't mind her. They were.
We haven't reached that level.
No,
No, we haven't dropped that low.
It's only been Spurs, us who won, Aston Villa and yourselves. Yeah, we'll probably win.
So, Chelsea after play Newcastle at home. Win? Win?
Yeah, I think you'll beat Newcastle at home.
Yeah?
Do you disagree with me?
Newcastle are a very weird team right now.
Form is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the spirit of the bridge will help you rise it. I don't think they're
What time's kickoff? That always, I don't know. It makes a difference.
It's at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Sunday game.
It's gonna be like I think a draw.
All right. Feyi, win, loss, draw, win. Okay, and then we go to Newcastle away in the EFL Cup.
Now that one,
we can win. We beat
Spicy.
them.
that one, I feel like
They're going to come for
they're
revenge,
probably
man.
going to come for revenge, innit?
Yeah. Because you remember we beat them last year in the EFL Cup around this time. So I'm not sure.
A back-to-back with them is probably, and it being at their gaff, being the second game. I don't know, I think these things like really matter, don't they?
Yeah.
I think they'll probably put our strong side as well.
They'll have to.
We've got a strong B side. We'll see, innit? We'll see.
They'll have to. We'll see.
It could be a replay.
What are you talking about? What are you thinking? Draw?
I think we'll win.
Win? What about you, Els?
Newcastle.
Newcastle? Pip?
Newcastle,
Newcastle. I think maybe a draw. I don't know. Maybe a replay.
We didn't finish Liverpool's one. I want to get it done.
Oh yeah, we did. We did.
When he did Liverpool versus Chelsea.
Oh, okay, what was the other ones?
Leipzig.
Oh,
Where is
yeah,
it? Away?
You play Leipzig away.
You're so weird in Europe on the road these days, man.
Are we?
I feel like the ones where I feel like, yeah, Liverpool going to do it.
They don't
do it.
I'll be weird away. Really?
Yeah.
Last
weird.
The last couple of seasons, I feel like, you've gone away and like games where I feel like you're going to smash it. Actually,
smash it.
No, we've been alright.
No, you've been right away. It's at home where you've been funny.
Oh, because of Atalanta. Yeah.
it's at
That's why I was like, away.
It's
We've
at,
actually been
it's at home where
alright.
you've been funny in the
Yeah.
Leipzig,
You should
I
be
expect us
beating
to win.
Leipzig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I expect us to beat them.
You should
It won't be easy, but
Yeah,
2-1.
you should be beating them.
Maybe a draw.
we can afford a draw.
There's what you think is going to happen and what you hope in your heart
Yeah,
is going to happen,
man.
rude girl.
And then they've got Arsenal away.
That one's techie.
Yeah, you ain't winning that, sorry.
Why?
I don't think you're winning that. I think it's going
Do
to be
you,
a draw.
do you think you'll beat Arsenal?
I actually
At the
think we
Emirates?
have the best chance
Really?
because of the way Slot plays. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Shut me up.
The
Can
way
we have
he
more,
sets
please?
up. Nah, just because like I've seen us away this season, I've been very impressed. I think the maturity in how we've controlled games away from home has improved a lot. So I think it's going to be hard. What time's kickoff? It's so important.
You're so funny.
It is. 4:30.
Oh. Hey, I'll go get some popcorn for that one. Shit. I'm going to have rice and stew and
4:30.
everything. The
I was going to say, I might have to,
Yeah, get a meal.
Get a meal
Get a
done.
meal.
You know what? It's been a while since we beat them at Emirates. So
You guys
Yeah.
Are you guys
been
good at
a
set
while.
pieces?
we've been decent actually. We've been decent.
Just fend your set piece as well.
We've only conceded 2 goals, you know.
That,
so.
child.
It could be a draw. They're good defensively as well.
I think it's going to be a draw.
The way Arsenal are conceding goals at the moment against Leicester and Southampton gives me a lot of confidence. I saw the way Saliba defended yesterday.
When does Captain O come back?
I saw the way he defended.
November.
Not you,
Maybe November, December.
not you coming for Saliba, child.
Because he's a very good centre back, but I like to see little
You can see things.
see things. I could be like, Jota will have that. We'll have
First
that,
time
you
that
know.
Feyi's been agreeing with Ella.
Don't mind her. Don't mind her.
I'm thinking like what game was it? They were 2-0 up and they conceded.
Yeah,
2-0.
that's what I said against Leicester. So
She said, Speaking of which, just spending like the last couple of minutes, what's been trending so far on the timeline in football Twitter, has been talk about Bukayo Saka and him apparently being the most disrespected star boy right now. I think they've compared him to Cole Palmer, and Cole Palmer apparently is what you call world class, and Bukayo Saka is far from it. I wanted to get you guys' opinion very quickly on that.
I don't like that they do that.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I do not like
hate
that they do
it.
that. And but again, it's what we talked about last season about having this ego, this bravado, this outward energy that projects, that makes everybody sit up and stand up. But you cannot deny that guy's talent. He is, I can't, there's just not a world where you're telling me that Cole Palmer is world class or almost world class and Saka's not in the same conversation. That just does not compute.
What about you, Els?
to be honest, when people talk about Saka disrespect, like I don't think every great player has disrespect. There's always those out there that disrespect them, and that's what talent comes with. A lot of haters. yeah, it's very clear to see for a few seasons now that Saka is up there. Whether you want him to put him in the world-class category or not is up to you. But I wouldn't say like Cole Palmer's in a different category and Saka's below. I think that's absurd. He's been doing it for longer. But I think both of them will end up being world-class players. So
Facts.
yeah.
So just to clarify, you don't think Saka's world class?
I didn't say that.
No, because you said you feel
I just
like...
said whether you think.
You said, to end what you said, you feel like they both will become.
Yeah, like undeniably by everyone. I'm not going to
Give
comment.
some
Where I
PRs on it, isn't it?
I'm not going to comment whether I
This is a
think.
PR couch, babe.
I like this couch. This couch about to go off.
For me,
We've got 1 minute.
I just feel like it's Arsenal fans. I think they've put him on a pedestal, which he's their best player, understandably. But then it's like when they see other players doing well, they get a bit insecure. And it's like anything, boom, 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 boom. Cole Palmer's playing 10, Saka's playing right wing. It's fine. They can both coexist. They could both play and start, in my opinion, for England. So I think, yeah, that's it. Both players, let's just enjoy their talent and move on. Whether you think Saka's world class, that's something else. And if you think he's world class, you think he's world class. That's up to you. You know.
Do you think he's world class?
And that's the end. We've run
out of time.
If I only had another minute.
Oh no, well, you kept it short and concise. Thank you for not disrespecting Saka. I thought you was going to be one of them to add to the list.
I was scared that I'd get little threats.
Saka disrespect is never tolerated. Never. No. But guys, this has been another episode of the Gold Diggers podcast. It is international break next week, but we will still be back. We will still be recording. We might have a couple of special guests next week. But stay tuned next week and find out. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Gold Diggers UK on Twitter, at Gold Diggers UK _ on Instagram, at Gold Diggers UK on TikTok, and make sure you're following all of us individually. Got some exciting things coming out soon. Ooh. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you guys.
I'm
in the match day program. I'm going to come to the camera and I'm going to show you guys. And for those listening, I'm in the match day program for Chelsea.
Anita.
Abayomi. Gold diggers to the world, man.
Innit?
Gold diggers to the world. Big up Chelsea though. This was great. Even Cole Palmer's on the front. Cheers. That means we're destined to be together. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, you guys have a good week ahead and we'll see you next week.
Bye.